What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're back in Hollywood, California, and today's video is one I've wanted to do for a little while now. This is actually my fourth time attempting to go by this house to get footage of it. Every time I've walked by, there's either been a construction crew or a grounds crew or just a ton of people around doing work around the house, so that makes it very awkward to film. But this is the final time I'm going to try to do it, so whatever footage we get is what we're going to roll with. If it doesn't turn out that good, I apologize, but we're going to walk by the final home. It's on Stanley Avenue in Hollywood, California, and this was the final home of Orson Welles. Orson Welles was one of the greatest filmmakers ever. I mean, he was a writer, he was a director, he was a producer, and I believe his first film was Citizen Kane in 1941, which is ranked one of the greatest movies ever made. Now, Orson Welles won the Academy Award in 1942 for Citizen Kane for Best Original Screenplay, I believe it was, and over his lifetime he also won 3 Grammys, he won several Lifetime Achievement Awards, and he was ranked one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. And on a more personal note, he was married 3 times, once to actress Rita Hayworth. I believe their marriage lasted about 4 years. But this is Stanley Avenue right here, and we'll walk down here in just a second. Having a slight gimbal issue now, so please bear with me just for a second. Now, before we get up to the house, I'll tell you a little bit more information. This was the last home that Orson Welles was living in, and this is also the house that he passed away in. Now, October 9th of 1985, Orson Welles did his last public appearance. He was on the Merv Griffin Show giving an interview, and he came back to this home in Hollywood down the street here, and he was working throughout the night, working on a project that he was due to shoot at UCLA the following day. Now, sometime throughout the night, Orson Welles suffered a heart attack, and he was found dead the next morning around 10 a.m. by his chauffeur that came to pick him up for that gig. Now, like I said, I have tried to go by this house several times, and there is another crew in the yard right now working. I'll see what kind of shot I can get of the house, but I'll also insert pictures in this video so you can see what the home looks like. It is a beautiful home, and I believe it was over 5,000 square feet if I remember right. Now, there's not a lot you can see from the road right here. This white gate in the center of the screen, just behind that is the final home of Orson Welles and the home he passed away in. Now, I've walked by this place a couple more times, and every time I do, there's people staring at me and people walking in and out. This isn't always an easy thing to do, but, you know, we have to preserve the memory of people and the places in Hollywood. There's about as good of a shot as I can get, but I definitely am trying for you guys. This is a difficult location. Now, I just stepped across the street, but if you look at the bottom of the screen, there we go, the home that's kind of in the center of the screen, that is the Orson Welles house. Now, they keep parking in front of the view here, and I've only been here a few minutes, but this has been a difficult location to try to do. But I'm still making a video of it. I'm still showing you what I can show you. But like I said, this is the 4th time I've tried to shoot this video, and I pretty much said, screw it, I'm going to do, as much as I can anyway. But there's people keep coming in and out, but this is the final home of Orson Welles and the home that he passed away in back in 1985. Now, the home has been extensively renovated, and it doesn't look, I mean, the outside of it looks the same as it did back then, but the inside of it is not quite the same. I guess he had the bedroom moved, and once the house was sold, they kind of switched it back and redid it to their own way. But I wanted to show you the home because it is Hollywood history, and like everything else in Hollywood, before you know it, they will tear it down like they do everything else around here. So it's kind of good to document history. But that's all I have to show you today, so thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.